एक मिनट रुक। ना भाई वन पीस तो भी लाइक पीसी का ना रिकमेंड लगा है, कोई फेरी टेल, कोई साओ, कोई वन पीस। I will definitely kick your ass. No, don't need to worry. Yo, senpai bro, what's up? Welcome to stream की हाल चाल। senpai bro आपको नहीं, मैं VC में बैठा हूँ, never mind. One Piece is real. बात तो सही बोला। बात तो सही बोला बॉयज। एक मिनट रुको, मेरे को जस्ट वो करने दो। Sexups, बात तो सही बोला। कोड इसे कोड देखो। तेरी आवाज सुन के मजा आ जाता है। वो तो है भाई। यो रोहित भाई, यो वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। तेरे और बताओ भाई, व्हाट्स अप? पंखा ये ऐसा कोड नहीं आ रहा भाई, कोड दो रे। रोहित भाई सुनो ना। रोहित भाई तुम अच्छा स्ट्रीम में आयो। तुमको 2 बार मेरे को कोड भेजा है, बिकॉज मैंने अपना पीसी रीसेट किया था, तो सबको वापस से मेरे को रीलॉगिंग करना पड़ रहा है जस्ट फॉर वन टाइम कोड के लिए। तो प्लीज तुम्हारा वो 2 अकाउंट का दे देना, मैं तुम्हारा इवेंट खत्म कर दूंगा। और इसका खत्म करना है तो जस्ट एक बार तुम दे देना तो काफी हेल्पफुल होगा। तो सर जी जस्ट 1 मिनट वेट करो, ये जैवा का जस्ट लॉगिन कर लो। ये पता नहीं कोड देने कहाँ मर पता नहीं। थोड़ा सा वेट कर जा रोहित भाई जस्ट। हाँ मैं तुमको डिस्को में डीएम करता हूँ, डिस्को डीएम देख ले तो अच्छा हो जाता, देख लेते तो। बट ठीक है, मैं तुमको वही सेम ही चीज बोल दिया ना। बस मेरे को चैट में कोड दे देना तो हो जाएगा। यार हाँ एक मिनट वेट करो। रोहित भाई क्या करना है? रोहित भाई किधर हो? पहले तुम्हारा वो वाला अकाउंट लॉगिन कर रहा, ठीक है? वो जिसमें मतलब वही तो तुम जो मेरे को खेलने दिए थे, देखो कोड गया जाएगा भाई। मस्त बी राइट बैक है बोलो। अरे बाय। हाँ कोड दो सर जी, कोड दो। वो तुम्हारा मेन अकाउंट में जिसमें यूरोप वाला है वो वाला, ठीक है? ओके लेट्स गो 350367। अरे क्या है ना रोहित भाई, मैं हर 6 5 महीने में अपने पीसी को रीसेट करता रहता फॉर सेफ्टी कॉन्सर्ट, बिकॉज यूट्यूब वीडियो आता है ना, तो उसके लिए तो हर 5 6 महीने बाद मैं तुमसे मतलब मांगता हूँ। अच्छा इसको ये रहा ना तुम्हारा, तो वो तुम्हारा उस वाला अकाउंट वैसा तुमने जिसमें इवेंट करने को बोला है, मैं अभी तुम्हारा इवेंट खत्म कर देता, बिकॉज रात तक रहूंगा तो या मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली इवेंट सब खत्म ही कर दूंगा। अभी कोड जल्दी है, अभी कोड जल्दी आता है, वो लोगों ने वो सिस्टम सही कर दिया। कोड दो अब, वो सिस्टम उन लोगों ने सही कर दिया। अब 012889 ये आनस का सो गया कर है। चलो तुम्हारा मैं अकाउंट कर देता हूँ। क्या हुआ? लड़ क्यों रहा है तुमको? ना सो गया ना जिंदा है ना? अड़ी तेरे को तो पता होगा, तो किसको पता होगा? चलो जी मैं लगाता हूँ अपना म्यूजिक।
हाँ? Hey, get out! Cuckoo!
एक मिनट रुको। दो 3 घंटे का तो हो ही जाएगा। कैटलिस्ट है क्या?
Looks like I
पानी
remembered
आया था
correct.
क्या? गाड़ी
Yeah, it was still completely deserted on... There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da. But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no.
अभी बारिश हो ही रहा है,
Experience.
बस
I
luckily
can't
चल
let
रहा है।
myself get carried away. Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right. Of course. How else would we have managed fantasy? At least that's how I know it sounds like. As you can see, the theme of this amusement co-construct. Well, that's nope. Huh?
देखता कितना रास्ता स्ट्रीम होता है।
Look, if you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the
Almighty
Almighty
Dragon
Dragon Lord,
Lord.
dream up.
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid,
Wow, you ought to let me.
masked I, the Almighty Dragon Lord, am ending.
Uh,
I shall have.
Oh,
क्या
what?
बताओ?
Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forbear of ancient
ओ
wisdom.
बाय द वे मिस्टर
Please,
रोहित ब्रो,
I meant no offense.
सेकंड चैनल का नाम थोड़ा सा वोट करा होगा तो बहुत बेटर होगा। एक काम करो, आप मेरे चैनल के प्रोफाइल पिक्चर को भी करो, जहाँ पर वायरस गेमिंग, उधर से आप मेरे
Making
पोस्ट
some
वाला
new friends,
सेक्शन में
are
जाओ,
we?
जहाँ कम्युनिटी पोस्ट होता जाएगा, थोड़ा सा वोट कर दोगे तो काफी बेटर होगा। और भी कुछ नाम से डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में है, डाल जरा वोट कर दो, तुमको कौन सा नाम सही लगा तो मैं
Miss
डालूंगा।
Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, President of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. It's no big deal. All little...
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss... After all, who else but the Spina?
Sorry. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail. In short. Huh?
That's right. The one after much. Not only is our...
By the way, Miss...
thanks to this unexpected...
That's right. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly for anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking... It would be a chance for you to earn some...
Paimon would... Well, everyone needs... So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the Look over there!
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredient...
Well, I'm sold.
You little...
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you.
Apologies. Looks like it's backed. Anyway, if you're interested in take...
Greeting! The sheer lack of standards here. The ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then come back to...
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget.
Oh,
Wait, has...
no.
Huh?
Just before we... It didn't look like...
Oh?
Do you think of...
That's what I... But I didn't... I trekked.
What did the authorities...
अब ये
They
करो,
made a mountain
इतना
out
सारा
of
होता
it
भी
before
नहीं है।
even addressing the question of what was thankfully the ever... And...
Wow,
Mind if I ask...
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich.
You could say it come...
such a spoiled brat.
Yep. Got sick of those long...
You little... Don't dare you turn your nose up...
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry. Where were...
तुमको तो रोहित मैंने प्रीमोस से मत कर।
Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
प्रीमोस से निकल। Da 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 da.
Some...
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sorry. Is some... I know it doesn't really look like a gun, and it certainly...
No. Quite the opposite. The feature... Please, don't mind me.
I should be the one thanking you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, dear. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to
I
a
skipped तो
successful
रहा।
collaboration.
ए तुम दोनों ने वोट किया है ना शहर के नाम के ऊपर।
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun. Given why time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions. Perfect. Or, if you want...
सब pros.
Bro!
Bro!
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Auroran, what are you doing here? And,
Allow me to Bro,
Yo, Haruka-chan.
bro
क्या
who
हाल?
Ah, that bro.
ओए नया कुछ कर रहा हूँ का स्टार का कल करूँगा
quick,
सुबह
Eva.
सुबह.
Seriously, bro? And Kanich, come on, bro.
It's quite hard to resist.
In that case, guess I'll have to introduce myself. Hey, traveler, I've heard a lot about you. I'm Aoife, a vet.
oh no, oh, that wasn't.
Anyway, back
इतना
on
का
top.
बोल रहा है कि अच्छा है हारुका.
vegetable.
और मेरे को एक चीज बता क्या स्टोरी आया है कि नहीं आया
Guess
है?
I owe Cheval Moran an apology. Anyway,
मैं इतना
long
बता
st-
दे.
So,
He is. It's his first time.
even though it's your
Right?
don't you get it? They all,
Wait, see?
meaning everyone.
In theory, in that case, guess I bet.
so, if he
मैं
was.
भी कल स्टोरी
Aoife,
कर
there's
रहा
you're a
तो
big.
छूट गया है, मैं
You
कर रहा
think
था
that-
कि अच्छा. यार
Suffice
मेरे
it
को
to
जानना
say,
क्या स्टोरी आएगा कि नहीं आएगा.
So,
Let me guess.
bro.
Not me.
Oh, that pesky. So that's why.
That
Nice one. If I would.
oh no.
If they had managed that, but when the guards started chasing him, cuckoo, I wouldn't be surprised.
That one?
Yup, that's the one. I may
वो
be
तो
able to.
कब
As
की आ
for
गई
Aoife,
थी.
Wait a second.
नहीं वो न्यू वर्ल्ड में गई ना.
I'm on
उसके बाद तो दिखाई नहीं और.
yeah. If
मैंने
anyone,
जितना क्विज किया.
For real.
of course I'm.
All right, but our priority right now.
leave it to us.
That's last
You
में.
sure?
And if cuckoo,
Wait.
well, then it's.
स्टोरी के हिसाब से.
There
न्यू
you go.
वर्जन 3.2 में था अभी तो 3.3 आ गया ना. बड़ा मतलब. नहीं मेरे को जानना है 3.3 में आएगा कि नहीं. दर्दनाक है वह. ना ना. अरे स्टोरी तो अभी भी चलेगा ना. हाँ मैंने 3.2 तक पूरा कर दिया. अब 3.3 का लेटेस्ट वाला मैंने जैसा था कल ही किया था कल ही. तो मेरे को पता चल जाएगा ना नया वाला स्टोरी.
Nothing new there. What's all that commotion?
Sekai lari ke sabata, sekawa pedasata.
No way, bro.
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
बस
I
नहीं
can understand his
वापस
words, just-
जिंदा होके आएगा.
Oh, no.
ट्रेलर में ऐसा दिखाया.
Bro.
और देख
He
और
keeps
जानता है
repeating
इतना का
this
न्यू
story.
कोच भी सेम
No one
पिछले बार जैसा बड़ा होगा. 7 hour 31 minutes का.
He's a friend.
Great. Well, I guess that's one less lost and found.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you? I'm just about done with.
Stay and hear them out first.
क्या
If I'm not
आएगा
mistaken,
फ्यूचर
I
में
take
आई
it
गेस
there's-
देगा.
right.
So you've
बिकॉज़ अरे
I've
बहन
seen
जो
his
प्ले
photo
में
in
कैरेक्टर
papers,
प्ले में
but
कैरेक्टर
as for
क्यों
this-
वो लोग मतलब ऐसे नहीं
Allow
लाएंगे.
me to introduce you to
उनका
Mr.
लॉस होगा ना.
Riley,
और
administrator
एम्परर
of
को
the
सबसे
Fortress
ज्यादा
of
फोकस
Memory.
कैस के ऊपर ही किया गया है.
Please.
Pleasure to meet you.
pleasure to meet you.
Wow. But should we really?
Oh wow! Oh no!
I believe he said,
कल
or rather, I suppose he meant, that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Sure thing, bro.
Let us return to the map. Mr. Kanich,
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Wow! It really is exactly like Lapine Pauline's sketch. That must be all that practice.
So if it's true that this weapon came into Font,
That's exactly my.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. We should begin by Ridesley.
I'll sign off on.
That would be much.
It's lucky that the
I'll be staying in Fontaine.
खत्म नहीं होता इनका
We're
बात.
just about to go help out with a piece.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that.
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out. Who did he learn it all from? Huh.
Anyway,
देखते
according
कब
to
आता है और अब
plan,
तेरे तो बारिश तो हो रहा होगा ना
Farrakhan's
काफी खतरनाक
agreement may
हमारे तो
take
बारिश तो हो
some
रहा है
time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kakuku. Excited?
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
अगर
Alright then.
माइकल जैक्सन आ गया भाई वन पीस में द वन पीस इज रियल brand new watch साथिया हंसी कैसे निकट से हंसी तरह से सारा तकबू और बता हारूगा कब देख रहा है द वन पीस
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kakuku.
What's the situation? How bad is it? Oh no. When I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. Kakuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
See?
इमोजी का
Not exactly.
As for the bad news, Kakuku accidentally overheard
अरे
some...
जयवा का ऐसा इमोजी भेजा
So, he has to stay at the Palais Mermonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kakuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
But based on my understanding of how things work here,
और
the
बता
ban on
फारूक का
flying objects should
हिंदी
be
गाना
over
चल
by
रहा
the
है
time Kakuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well,
You don't look just...
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Yay, problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
और alright
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
आज कर
Cuckoo.
Bueno. ये बच्चा है।
Traveler, ready to join the Cheval Moran film fantasy? It's time, as I mentioned. Of course, we, for our...
We spend most of our time adventuring and weeping.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before. Anyway,
Rasi vai kate, chutai nata, Rachel kasare, kadia taranasa, Afrika
as you
buteta,
can...
Mana chizma, Patikana tanara,
Thinks you just about gets it. How do you... Yep, come You mentioned standardized,
Of course, if we're not careful, and others might pick to avoid confusion.
Wow, but if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to
Hopefully it goes without saying that I also want...
Oh,
Great! Well, I can't
Ek
wait
minute,
to hear what you
Kaya.
think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with eclectic escapades and put our first guide together.
Huh? Hey, get out! Cuckoo!
Tinta chatema, ata usarete ema irsa, Konda kanara, arasusu marisa, Sare kanai nakata, Sare kanai nakata. Chumari ichuma ichubata tere. Imaka.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first.
Paimon hasn't actually watched them.
Great job. They'd be beyond. Some have even
Out of their own.
That's right. The cost of the booth take our official. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products. Sounds after all, the more
Where is Skydy?
Still, the same logic. Once we finish, there's a recruitment. Once assigned,
Wait, so we've
Mr.
suddenly
Rohit
gone from being
ये भाई तो
high
करता ही
testers
नहीं
to
तब पहले से ही
heads
करवाता
of
है
human resources? That's definitely a just don't hold. All right, time to.
कहते जो ताईड़ा बाता Alright.
Looks like this
Sorry,
particular employee is really getting into their role.
skip कर रहा, skip ही नहीं हो
theme
रहा।
park is a long-term project. We're just about.
एक मिनट जो भी बोल रहा है रॉबिन का भी म्यूजिक बड़ा प्यारा होता है नॉट निको रॉबिन रॉबिन का Find a way, hands up, surface are spinning. I press the F button to check हमारे पर एक क्विज पड़ा और वो लगा कर रखा है ना वाला भी तो कभी इसको खत्म भी करना है अब लिनेट का बुरा करो इसकी माँ बड़ा मस्त है सारा का करूँगा अगर तो क्विज करके इधर ही छोड़ देगा तो उधर ही रहेगा
Huh? Looks like. Wait. Oh. Hello, Traveler in Paimon. No. I see. If you need any.
इस जिम का रेचस आएगा कल नहीं
Actually.
इधर एक बंदे को भाई
Apologies.
24 आवर करना चाहिए सब कुछ खत्म
You often get out.
अब बहुत पॉसिबल तो नहीं हो पाएगा बिकॉज़ स्किप हो ही नहीं रहा
Albedo is a true gentleman. I don't see what Albedo and I'm afraid you'll have. Sorry.
काट दूंगा ये कुछ खत्म हो जाएंगे बट बाकी वाले का
Sucrose is a
पता
whole
नहीं
lot less nervous when... Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
मैं सेव ही कर दूंगा तार तारा टेल्स What is it? To find a way, to find a way. खत्म कर दूंगा
Sister Rosaria, so here you are.
I've told you
मार
already.
दिया है
Hopes?
अरे
That's
खुद नहीं
odd, 'cause
करता
I don't recall I fulfill the hopes of others. But what?
What?
This
भाई
far
संडे का ना सब कुछ क्लियर करना है भाई
Don't fret, but if you dally...
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then...
हाँ रॉबिन का
I've gotta
म्यूजिक
get going.
नहीं कुछ करने में अलग है मैं हाई के निकाल लिया
I thought I heard something.
We'd better watch out.
Oh, really?
Wait, she heard that?
And as for this, the honor otherwise,
What? Did this...
we can't go to... Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mount? If it's him you're after, I made a point of many people...
So...
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I couldn't care...
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the trap.
hands up what is it मेरा यूरोप में वही होता है वो सारा निकाल जाता है यूरोप में इसे तो वो सारा खेलता हूँ hands up
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is time on a criminal in your example?
Feeling lucky? Hey there! Whoa! What a stroke of good luck!
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria,
वही
are
तो
you freezing?
अरे जैसे मैं आर्ट में बहुत मिलता ही नहीं है भाई
I'm all right. I got
Even
used to
element का तो
operating in
मिलता
adverse
ही नहीं है
conditions a long
भाई
time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to be...
इसकी माँ का जब चूस के खेलना है ना भाई मैं अभी कम नहीं हूँ इसका आईडी चूस के खत्म कर दूंगा तब इसको इतना ही चाहिए भाई मैं भी दिखाता Find a way, find a way hands up we're suspending I was so sweet काय बता ना पुल क्या भाई इसको क्या ही बता बोला कि दूसरा कैरेक्टर पुल
Is
करना
that Albedo?
The word on the street, the views and scene...
But... Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Who are you? Thank the gods I've already completed my painting.
What's up with people?
I'm
कैपिटन
afraid the answer isn't easy to explain.
कैप्टन
If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow.
You can find these. Take a look at this specimen. In the cyclical.
Hold your horses. We found your man. I'm headed back.
So, Sister but back to the point. I see. Then, I've heard a bit of... I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility. Excellent. If I could procure your assistance... Forgive.
Whoa.
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a it's like you.
Well, if you...
I beg to but you're not from the known world. By observe
Shall we just get out of here?
It's possible. Time for a change of
मर जाएगा फ्रॉस्ट बाइट से
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute...
ज़्यादा बड़ा नहीं है और मैंने ये दोनों खरीद लिया तो मैंने ये बड़े हैं 4 मैं हलाता हूँ कभी
Has a question?
I don't know. Using alchem after awakening.
No. Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
well, let's the subject. How you're able firstly, do you have any extra fascinating?
What a and another thing.
I was merely considering the possibility
अरे
that
कोड चाहिए पीसी रीसेट किया तो तेरा अकाउंट का वही डिवाइस वेरीफाई करने के लिए
In that case, given that there's firstly, let me lure a few
ऐसा
direct and clear up naturally if
Slimes are fine.
well, prepare.
Let the world collide!
Wind strategy.
Justice is
काम
blindsided.
की होते दो
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Yo Mullah
Great
Shinobi,
work.
what's up?
If you're
Welcome to
injured,
stream. How are you?
I have a few
Welcome.
emergency potions
अरे
ready.
पीने होगा हो गया था अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
Excellent.
1 मिनट लगेगा कोड दे कोड दियो
It's very simple. If the elemental
Just
power
stay
is
1
stored or
minute so
accumulated,
it's
don't worry.
And in the
If anything
actually
unexpected
भूल
occurs,
गया था ना पूरा दिन
well,
बोलना है
that's
जस्ट
just a
इसमें
warning.
पीसी तो यार
If an intern, yes, that's it's a type. I'll take you to my all going to.
Pine, let's keep our
1 मिनट दियो जरा इसकी अरे क्या भाई ये ना find a way ऐसा दे कोड दे कोड बॉय चला ना सब सो जा हो गया ज्यादा इवेंट और एक्सप्लोर वो सब करना है हो जाएगा अभी जस्ट चालू होना है रुक जा इसका ऐसा करने दे
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. Time to go. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. Wind Strider. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
all this
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction.
तो काफी छोटा है
While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research.
Hello!
Whoa!
I think the most rational direction would be to following this...
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life form, a cryoreg in that sense.
Yes, sir.
After all, if it turned out that...
Ah, it would. Speaking of
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Tasty? You've got a funny look. You said you tried some...
This potion... But if...
So you...
It was my own concoction. But of course, in conclusion... Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. The good thing of people are the same. When you're but a peculiar... For example... Human cancer. To sum up, Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it.
Not bad.
Is he trapped?
वही तो यार पहले गेंशिन में आ रहा था अभी तो बस पुष्ट बड़ा कर दिया है और कुछ नहीं किया और बोर कर दिया है बोर मारता है
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
ऐसा कुछ हाँ वही
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. Well, there may be take to that, but worlds. So, I think answering this question calls for the same method. No. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it. That was your...
What's with the...
I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. Anyway.
Cooking?
Not only is...
That does sound yummy, though.
I'll leave you to it then, if there's anything...
How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe...
That was fast. That was fast.
Where does he get these ideas from, man?
Sunshine Sprite.
Let's just do it.
Seriously? Hands up! With
The sun feels almost as hot as those studio lights I'm in front of all the time. Good thing there can only be one sun.
नमक की कमी नहीं होगा.
Wow, this would be the perfect location for shooting a film.
That was
गेंशिन तो बस खेलने के लिए अच्छा लगता है और कुछ नहीं.
That was fat. An average out as far as the proliferation unless.
We just did.
Not to worry. And here's your.
Woohoo! Thanks. Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're not that Paimon.
Hey, but you're right.
Yeah, there are.
तो बाद में कितना तुमने
managed-
skip भी हुआ था सारा.
Don't worry. If you had, I'm a.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah. This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be
वीडियो में
animal
इंस्टा में
elements.
सेंड करूंगा कर दियो.
Goodness. I'm wondering.
वो तो फिर बता है ना रॉयल प्लेस रख तो क्या? ऑलरेडी
Don't be
बहुत लोगों ने रॉयल
disheartened, I
प्लेस
have
पे
to
वोट
confess
किया
it.
है.
Up until now, in essence, looking out
पता है
from
फिर
my
मेरे को
understanding.
वही करना
Can
है.
you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there. So what about if you planted a single blow on them? I know of a location.
Still in one piece.
Find out why, find out why. Hands up, the wheels are spinning, the bus is spinning. अरे बता ना एनोस. रॉयल प्लेस रख दो फिर. सब लोगों ने वही वोट किया है.
You want us to jump from up here?
अरे भाई रुक. क्या भेजा है? अच्छा हाँ ये बड़ा देखा था मैंने. ये देखा था. यही रहने दे अच्छा है. सेकंड चैनल के लिए बोला है भाई. पढ़ता क्यों नहीं है? इसकी माँ का जो तुम लोगों ने कभी गेम नहीं खेला वही गेम खेल के माँ का सब खत्म हो गया होगा.
Not it. Whichever method, I will factor it.
The opposite side.
Without limitation, some of us would, no matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the then if you would, please.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. Have your reputation.
But you
सेकंड
found
चैनल के लिए
Me?
बोला था ना
If it turns, if the natural law, the innumerable possible.
But how does this help?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding. I may be about old. The essence, I'm willing to all these things.
Oh, so that.
Precisely.
So after all.
Of course not. Now, follow me.
ये महंगा कितना दे रहा है भाई लगाई था बोलते एक तो उधर जाने के लिए टीपी नहीं है भाई आरो का तू वोट नहीं आया तो दे दे भाई यार
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels.
अरे भाई वो सेकंड चैनल के लिए न्यू एक सेकंड चैनल बना रहा हो तो उसके लिए न्यू नाम चाहिए उसके लिए ना कि इस चैनल को चेंज करने वाला हो सेकंड चैनल बनाने का मेन रीजन है बिकॉज उसके अंदर कोई गाचा गेम नहीं खेलूंगा उसके अंदर सारे पीसी गेम्स होंगे तो स्टोरी लाइन पीसी गेम होगा इवन कि गॉड ऑफ वॉर भी खेलूंगा उसके
I'd like to
अंदर
observe
तो
your
वही
intelligence
चीज
by
है
means of a practical test. I'd like you to there are
तो
two
उसी चीज
as
के लिए
with the
बना रहा
physical
हूँ
test. There are no restrictions. I tried and so let's. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
उस चीज के लिए बना रहा हूँ और किस चीज के लिए बना रहा हूँ भाई वो ड्रैगन स्पाइन का म्यूजिक उस चीज के लिए मैं तब से बोल रहा हूँ सेकंड चैनल सेकंड ना कि मेन चैनल मेन थोड़ी चेंज करूँगा
Places is up to you.
बस सही कर दिया वो हाँ अब बोला सेकंड चाहिए मेन थोड़ी बोला मेन यही रहेगा तो स्ट्रीम पे होगा वो मैं अलग गेम्स खेलने के लिए अब समझा तो ही बोल रहा है ड्रैगन स्पाइन का तो म्यूजिक साला मस्त है
One with nature.
हाँ I all this ओ आपका हियरिंग इशू है वो मेरा स्किल इशू ना तो चूतिया पता है कि चूतिया करने की आदत नहीं गई देख 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 हर चीज पे गाना सीखना
Time to shine.
Into the wind.
Silas!
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey, explaining things is Paimon's job.
Explaining is Paimon's job.
Oh, seems that the water level... What's this? To the best of my knowledge, there's still a lot to... Let me make a... Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kind of looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache.
चल शादी कर अरे यार
Unless you can think...
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced... I most certainly did. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders, I'd sooner believe you were...
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can...
It doesn't matter what... I'm only concerned with...
एक पैर में बनी दे रहे हैं जब मखारू का है
And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've investigated...
मेरे बड़े भाई एक कॉलेज फ्रेंड पसंद आ गया कैसे
for
impress
insurance
करूं
now then, which is what I was...
Over.
Before we go our separate ways,
भाई मेरे
Albedo, a word of
बड़े
advice.
भाई की एक
Don't
कॉलेज
be so
फ्रेंड
quick to
पसंद आ
trust
गया
Albedo. And don't repeat the same mistakes
आप
that
मैं
you did
कैसे
this
बोलूँगा
time.
मैंने जब मेरे
You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that, huh?
We should be able to see what's in...
ये जो भी बोले यार ये ड्रैगन स्माइल का म्यूजिक बड़ा अच्छा लगता था तो कितने दिनों बाद मैं ड्रैगन स्माइल घूम रहा हूँ It's a long time no see ड्रैगन स्माइल हाय मेरे बड़े भाई के कॉलेज में पढ़ने लगा तो कैसे अब मैं कैसे बोलूँ सर जी
You're back. Good time. You
Impress
took
करने
quite
के
a
लिए
while.
तुमको किसी लव गुरु के पास
But you
जाना
could have
पड़ेगा
time for the results. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer...
You couldn't tell that? We spent all...
Please, have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a... I mentioned the natural... The only other... But imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to step, is not nurturing other...
पीपल के पास हो
Life
गया
is a
हाँ
a
जाओ
short life can... So,
इतना
do you
फुल्लूट
understand
का
what
तो
I meant?
रोमियो ने भी नहीं किया होगा
Albedo,
Thank you
अब
both.
बात
Your help
सही बोला
inspired me to discover the
हाँ
means to
किसी
make a
लड़की को
flower.
पकाओ
I mean that
एक
in
काम
the
में
future...
गर्ल स्ट्रीमर्स के पास जाओ
if
उधर
the
जाके
need
कर रहा
arises.
था देखते क्या रिएक्शन
Wow.
होता है वीडियो बना लेना
I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the result. And what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of those born of if one day? Can I rely on?
पर हर ये एल्बिडो का मेन मोटिव क्या था? एल्बिडो का इसका एक और ह्यूमन में आना था क्या? मेन तो इसको स्टोरी कुछ बोलता ना कि जो वो तो इवेंट कुछ था ना?
The sun feels almost as hot as those studio lights I'm in front of all the time. Good thing there can only be one sun.
अब अभी आया तो क्या बकचोदी होगा अभी देखना है. अरे भाई डायरेक्टली कट चल रहा है.
At the... I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. So what do we owe the...
As it happens, would Lady Hiragi...
All ladies entertain, but please.
Hey, Paimon is not an attempt.
You We don't wish to apologies for the interruption while you're busy with prep.
Nonsense. We're merely doing the best when the time comes.
That sounds... We'll leave you to it.
Take care,
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying...
हाँ तो हाथ बकचोदी होने वाला है.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but...
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Seems like you're always...
Oh?
Yep, we tried it...
Ah, I'd caught wind of this dango milk. When I noticed...
Oh, thanks. It gave me the... On the one hand, so I gave it a...
Sounds interesting.
I've decided to get as well as...
What if I were to...
The whole idea...
Lavender melon.
What?
I do...
You really?
It's all about traveler.
दोनों माउस का और इसका.
Sounds like a...
3 milks with...
No problem. Here, your milk is ready.
Yep.
I think it tastes all right.
Your review seemed pretty...
Taste is your...
Obviously.
Well said. Yes, having my sister...
We're just...
One or two things. Let's continue. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi... No, naturally they... But...
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke, Hiragi Chisat... But they didn't mention... I imagine... Keep a close eye...
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come...
This is one...
Merely doing...
Keep a close watch.
Well received.
Oh, and...
As you wish.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady...
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see...
ये से लास्ट वाला पार्ट से पहले का है ना. ये अभी वाला चालू होगा. ये तो अनलॉक नहीं होगा. बिफोर द क्वेस्ट में फंसा हुआ. पार्टी ऑस्ट्रेल. वही एक घुटन बड़ा सारा डोमेन के अंदर इसमें.
I heard that Sir Kami...
It's been a while.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not... You must be...
But of course. The perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling...
I'm sure the new...
Sounds like the...
Yes, but come...
It sounds like...
Yes, in case you...
Oh!
He didn't mince his words. He has all... But despite he pointed...
It's just...
Traditionally, after the wedding, Lady Hiragi...
Precisely. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Now, but we've also heard that you did not
क्या
write that
मतलब
letter.
कि है skip का power?
What?
Fancy lettering use. So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter,
When it comes
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your...
Huh?
Either
Bijli?
way, it's wonderful to... Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being
और
coy.
क्या?
I
मेरे इधर
understand.
हमेशा यही प्रॉब्लम है. बिजली.
But now...
Marriage is... It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through... I say this as to be together.
I'll take...
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time...
Oh, wait!
Thank you, Lady Hero Traveler.
बिजली जा जाके तो दिमाग का भंडोसरा हो गया भाई. अभी न चाहना ना तो जा रहे सोने. हमारे इधर सोने लग गया, उसका एनीमे खत्म हो गया, मेरा वन पीस कॉट अप हो गया और इसका सब चान अभी तक खत्म नहीं हुआ। कोई बात नहीं भाई, वो चलता रहेगा, वो तो है भाई।
Hiragi Chisato.
I've said everything. The more I think,
Strange.
someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible. And if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and misleading letter. Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no... When someone's words and actions, yes, even had the... But with Hiragi Chisato actually...
Yes, sir.
Did they take one of...
Yes.
As I expect, they cannot afford... Hiragi Chisato...
But why did the...
Someone... I think so. Her stance, despite all... When she formed...
Marriage...
Easier said. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop... At this stage... But first things first, tell me where she knows...
पैराग्राफ में अच्छा था कि कोई स्किप होता है, अभी के टाइम में साला होता नहीं है। टाइम की माफी फाउंटेन का मोस्ट प्रोबेबली फिर बड़ा होगा। फाउंटेन का 3 बचा है, ये बड़ा है, ये 4 2 घंटे लेंगे, ये भी आई गेस लेगा, बाकी तो कम ही है।
Stop this, Mr. Yashiro. Well, we take orders from
Battle formation! Get them!
You must withdraw.
One with nature.
Silence! I must withdraw.
We must report to Master.
No need to follow them.
स्टोरी चल रहा है सर।
We need bait. I think I saw.
सारे भर में तो सब मल्टीप्लेयर एक गेम कोई भी पकड़ लेते, बैठ जाते, कोई उसमें प्रो बनना। हाँ मैं क्या मतलब सब लोग फ्री फायर खेलते हैं। अभी वो गेम से बाहर आएंगे लोग ना, नहीं आएंगे, मत ही आने दो। अच्छा इसकी माँ का नहीं तो सारे गेम छपड़ी बन जाएंगे। वही भाई उनको ही रहने दो भाई।
Time to go.
Oh, thank the...
मेरा कैरेक्टर तो ज़्यादा नहीं रहना चाहिए। कौन सा भी मेरा कोई सा भी गेम का एडिक्शन नहीं है। मेरा currently legit fucking addiction in One Piece। legit मेरा उसको छोड़ के अभी किसी चीज़ में एडिक्शन नहीं है। गाड़ी होगा ये मैं आना चाहिए। ऐसी चीज में पढ़ता हूँ ना। ये bastard। अरे भोसले का चाबी दे जाना। कान मार दो इस आप ही देंगे क्या फटती है तेरी भाई तेरा माइक ठीक कर बहुत आवाज आ रहा है ऐसा लग रहा है कि सोकर उठा है मैं माइक से लेजिट दूर हूँ टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं माइक से लेजिट दूर हूँ भाई सो के ही उठा काइंड ऑफ बिकॉज अरे भाई बिजली चला गया था थोड़ा सो ही लो तो सो ही जाता और क्या
Oh, thank the... Thank you. It was
लाइफ करो ना
Oh, wait.
भाई करो यही तो देख रहा हूँ उसका
Our
हाल 3
suspicions
4
were
का
aroused
व्यूज
those behind this
और एक कमेंट नहीं आता
this
भाई
situation. The Shinojo, Traveler, Paimon.
अब लोगों का अकाउंट थोड़ा लेना कम करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज़ कंटेंट पे थोड़ा फोकस करना हो
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear
वैसे
you
भी लोग
showed you
टाइम में
wouldn't
पैसे भी
happen
नहीं
to
दे
be
रहे हैं
carrying out some sort of
I heard that Shinojo may be your retainer.
abuse out of nowhere, I dare say.
So, you're saying that
Two people, even if we are loyalty, even if we.
Darn it! This guy is.
funny. For instance,
मैं
a
तो
merchant.
फिर
I'm
कंप्लीट
sure
करूंगा
someone
मैं
as
सब कुछ कंप्लीट
erudite.
है
You'd
मैं
think,
ऐसा
wouldn't
पढ़ने की
you?
जरूरत नहीं है यार ये तो ऑलरेडी
There's
मैंने
a
करके
catch.
रखा है बहुत
The
पहले
reason they give. Far from it. It is unbecoming of such people to.
Yashiro
The evidence is. You study in your year. I'm not
This is a. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds. I think you are. So you come here. Let me be crystal clear. The notices have already been sent most of the pub. Once the notices go out, that's it.
अपन
I
अभी
had
अपने थोड़ा
expected
प्राइम
you
में
to at
जाएंगे
least be smarter
बिकॉज़
than most.
दिखाना है
But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Kamisato Ayato! You! How dare you!
You've made your move.
What do you mean?
Do you see? Isn't it at all? Goodness me.
हाँ वो तो है गेंशिन के मेन नहीं होता करना ही होता बस कंप्लीट करते हो तुम ये गेम अभी चल रहा है गेम अभी भी एंटरटेनमेंट में है
They had their scheme, but let's see how things are.
आए उतना मत कर उसको डूम स्क्रॉलिंग करते हैं एक बार करने लग गया तो सब करता ही रहता है ये गेम अभी भी अंडर डेवलपमेंट में है बाबा ये अभी भी खत्म नहीं हुआ है ये अभी भी ये काइंड ऑफ इनकम्प्लीट है अभी भी गेम खत्म नहीं हुआ है
Look at this.
अगर पूरा गेंशिन खत्म करने लगता ना तो मिनिमम लगता था तुमको
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
भाई तो
It's
सोचा मैंने
still too
पढ़ा हो
early to make that conclusion.
एक गेम का मेरा 7 से
Our
10 साल
adversary
लग
wants to
जाते
push this marriage
हैं
past the point of no return.
हाँ होता है
However, we can. But only if Kujo Kamachi is willing to help us.
हाँ तो जो मैं गवा 2 दिन से कुछ किया ही नहीं है उसका थोड़ा कर लेता हूँ ना ये वाला कोई सर्वर को
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially. It seems so.
तुम थोड़ा कमीशन कर लो देर तो बजने वाले हैं तो
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But
I've previously considered.
I don't mean. I'm sure you, for the sake of. Are you really?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro Commissioner, you're right.
वो इसकी लाइव
It
कर
was
हाफ
naive
मैच है
and
वो तो
selfish
है
of me
वो
to take
उसको
things
करो
this far.
यूज नहीं आ
It's too
रहा
late,
ये
isn't it?
रिकमेंड नहीं करता
I
चैनल
have a plan.
एकदम भाई
In order for my
डाउन
plan
करना
to
तो
work,
एकदम
you
डाउन
and I
कर
must
देता है
both
तो
play the role
रिकमेंड
of
नहीं करता
antagonists. But it is not without
यही
its
यूट्यूब
risks.
का प्रॉब्लम है
Are
बहुत
you willing
ज्यादा
to help?
अगर डाउन करना
If
तो
there's a way to
एक
salvage
दिन में
this,
अगर डाउन करेगा साला
let's hear it.
खींचेगा ही नहीं अगर
I've
आपको होगा
told the
तो भाई
people at the
बहुत हो
Kanjo
जाएगा
Commission the context for this, but what if we were the only reason you have? And so, once that is achieved,
I see.
exactly. By doing so, once our then
Got it.
we have to make Matsura with, in that case, Sir Kujo. It's almost.
क्या पकड़ के रखा है कर तो सकता हूँ सब। शॉर्ट्स में व्यूज आते हैं बट यूट्यूब का भी एक टाइम होता है कि तुम्हारा रिकमेंड करे, नहीं तो नहीं करता रिकमेंड। अरे मेरा बोला ना, मेरे बिजली के चक्कर में मेरा यूट्यूब को इतना मतलब लॉस होता है ना, क्या बताऊं मैं तुमको। बस मेरा ये बिजली के चक्कर में आई कांट एक्सप्लेन इन वर्ड्स कि मेरा अगर एक बिजली जाता है जिस दिन मतलब समझ जाओ इतना लॉस होता है ना भाई, क्या ही बताऊं मेरा इस चैनल के लिए, बस बिजली जाने के लिए भाई। लेकिन बस बिजली जाने के लिए इतना लॉस नहीं हो सकता। बिजली जाने के लिए इतना होता है ना।
Follow the wind.
इन्वर्टर ला लेना अगर मुझे बहुत लॉस होगा वरना से नहीं इधर ये पे कर रहा हूँ। अरे क्या इन्वर्टर लो, कितना खींचेगा माँ तोड़ भाई, रोक लिया माँ की, नहीं तो पीसी तोड़ देता अभी माँ की चूत। अभी तोड़ देता, अभी तोड़ने का मन तो आता, बाहर में जाती है अल्लाह का तोड़ दूंगा माँ। सही है नहीं माँ की चूत परे आने दो भाई, तब तोड़ दूंगा लाओ। छोड़ो फॉर्म का वहां से चूत साला। हम लोग को वापस अलग से मेल करो, उस मेल में जाता ही नहीं। अरे भाई दुनिया का दिखना तो मेरे को ही पड़ेगा, उनका वाला की भड़वा सीन है भाई। होने दे माँ सीधा, होने दे भाई, होने दे भाई। जब बार बार लॉस हो रहा है, एक बार में लॉस का देता हूँ जिंदगी खत्म भाई। जब बार बार लॉस होना चाहता है, एक ही बार में एक बड़ा लॉस पेल देता हूँ, काम खत्म भाई, शांति में रहूंगा भाई, कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा।
That person is one. Let's follow him.
उस दिन तो कर ही दिया था मैंने, उस दिन तो कर ही दिया था मैंने। साला एक एडिटिंग कर रहा था, इसकी माँ का बिजली चला गया। मैं दिया ही था, थोड़ा सा बस क्रैक हो गया, थोड़ा सा बस जो कांच है थोड़ा क्रैक हो गया, थोड़ा सा, ज्यादा नहीं, दिखता भी नहीं होगा और थोड़ा क्रैक हुआ है, मैं देखा है यहाँ पर। तू बता, मम्मी बोलता है कि तो एडिटिंग नहीं क्यों नहीं करता, साला बैठा है भाई गेम खेल रहा है। अरे भरोसरी वालो माँ चो जी एडिटिंग करता हो 10 घंटे का समथिंग, चलो एडिट किया, अचानक से उसके पीछे बिजली चला गया, उसको जो सेव कर फिर तो लौड़ा क्या मेरा वो बोल कौन देगा, वो टाइम का पैसा कौन देगा फिर मेरे को। इनको तो लौड़ा समझ नहीं आता, इनकी माँ का इनको पैसा कौन देगा फिर, तुम वो बताओ।
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
मन करता है ना, सही मन करता है भाई, कुछ बंदे लोग को हायर करो ना, सबको मर्डर करके आ जाओ माँ के आप, जो उधर है भाई, जो होगा मैं जेल में आऊंगा बहुत सारी के, बट तो बिजली ऑफ कर नहीं दूंगा विदाउट एनी फकिंग हेजिटेशन। विदा रीजन कह देते बहुत सारी की हाँ वो, अरे मरने दे माँ की, मरने दे भाई, दूसरों का लॉस हो रहा है उसका मरने दे भाई। ऐसे भी बहुत लोग हो चुके दुनिया के अंदर, मरने तो थोड़ा मर भी है तो शांति मिल जाएगा। थोड़ा
He and his
मरने
men
दो
seem
भाई
pretty intense
मैं
at
तो
the
बोलता
moment.
हूँ मरने दो
Isn't it
मर
all a
जाओ
bit
भाई
excessive for a wedding?
बहुत हो गए लोग इधर क्या रीजन देते हैं कि बीच होने के बाद कि हाँ भाई गांव में यूं में भाई हाँ, मरने दो भाई
Seems like he's noticed us.
छू दिया भाई
Knew he should have been quieter.
हो जा सोए ना भाई
That person is one. Let's follow him.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
तो वेट कर आयुष में मैं जाता हूँ
That person is one of. Let's follow him.
अरे चूतिया है क्या लौड़ा इधर से देख रहे
That person is one of. Let's follow
खरे
him.
खरे देख तो
Be careful.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came.
मैं खुद पर ऐसा अरे क्या हो गया आपको मैं बोल रहा था तो आराम था
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
भाई
Maybe.
Who is
but
my
from the look on his
दिमाग खराब कर रहा है
face,
भाई
it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
ये देख हाँ लौड़ा पढ़ के जाऊंगा आज तो आज मैं गेंचिंग की सिस्टम देख कर दूंगा आज तो हो जाए इसकी हो जाए आज तो गेंचिंग का सिस्टम मैं देख कर आया आजा भाई तेरा सिस्टम जब मैं बताता हूँ आज इसकी तो आज तो हो ही जाएगा
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
अच्छा मैं
Could
देखता
it be
हूँ
related to the wedding
हो जाए
announcement?
इसकी माँ का
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious.
इसकी आँख मैं
He
देखता
and his
हूँ
men
साला
seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
तो लोड हो रहा है वो
That
हो
doesn't
जाता
sound
है
good.
और वेल प्ले सबने उसमें वोट किया है तो मैं
I
का
hope
वोट
it's
करूँ
just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
बारिश की वजह से हो सकता है
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
As expected. Let's follow him.
मैं तो एम्पायर को बोल दिया
Excuse me, has something happened? I'm a businessman.
Ah, please don't be alarmed.
ओए
Sir
अभी तो
Kujo decided
जो सबसे
We're here
ज्यादा
to
वही
clear
वही
the,
वाला
not just us. Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi.
I understand.
सबसे पहला गेम तो खेलूंगा
Drat.
Red Dead Redemption
It's
2.
exactly as Master. They say they're here to guard the road. Wait, no. I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again.
That should do it. Now,
Are they really gonna own up?
if you're curious to find out, I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time. In any
वही game
case,
खेलूंगा.
we've made our move. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that
Cyberpunk
things
के लिए
will
कोई
work
पैसा
out in
नहीं
Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
अगर 1000 रुपए में चल रहा है ना
He
खरीद
left kind
पाता.
of abruptly. I think Paimon too.
ये भी सबसे सस्ता था मैं Cyberpunk ही खेलता उसके बाद नेक्स्ट. तो थोड़ा सा वेट कर जाओ बस ये करके जा रहा हूँ हेल्प का.
These people from.
I guess they're here.
I heard that the con. To be honest, I'd be.
Shh, stay.
Oh.
Hello. How may I help?
We arrived here to Sir Kujo come. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito, and we apologize. We promise if this still.
How much longer?
I have no idea. Master's been very. I understand that he's angry.
Yeah. If Lady Hiragi is really.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about every.
Don't worry, we can explain everything.
After the Tenryo Commission, I never would have thought that. I'm sorry. Maybe there's. I used to tell myself I didn't feel. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato. I can happily accept, but.
Ah, Lady Hor... You... What do you think you're doing here?
Calm down. They're my
friends. Lady Hiro, you are extreme. Who's to say?
If you want to accuse us of.
Don't be rude.
I...
Listen to me. The present state. This is.
Understood.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. Yes.
We had a serious discussion, in all honesty. Ah, I'm so sorry. Would you... I suppose you're the only person. We'll head off to the Kamisa... Lady Hiragi. By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro Commissioner, I realize I've greatly offended you with the...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exception. So...
I know. Lady Hiragi is... So, would it be...
You make it sound so easy. The track to lose face...
We'll do everything.
But the track... If the situation... If we fail to try keeping a pet bird. you'll see what I mean. Songbirds who and as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets.
Yes.
I've listened to your concerns.
I understand.
All right, you ought to return.
Okay, then please.
Ah, yes, Lady Hira.
Oh? Oh. Sir Kamisato.
Unruly servant, but now.
Oh, please.
You must have heard that my father, my mother, this sudden turn of everyone thought it may sound preposterous. Back then, I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato
I think I know. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was. I thought the reason I felt unsettled.
The reason why, sir.
That's it. When his clan was in. It is time.
Well said. It might not sound.
And I'm sure I will use this. This puts less pressure on.
My best wishes to.
Thank you, Sir Kam. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Take care, Lady Hira.
Yes. In fact, my.
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you.
In fact, our rival this.
Even so, Paimon could never. Anyway.
I agree. Perhaps for Master a stable nation is the but all I have tried to do is make sure another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be.
Wait a sec.
If you choose to give up your stand, I didn't want to see her suffer. Now, she has.
Okay then, guess we'll have to.
All right.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Oh!
The Traveler had one of.
I'm sure.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families. It wouldn't have been.
There you go.
चलो गाइस फिर आज के लिए बस इतना ही करते हैं 1 घंटे का ही रखते हैं वापस से कल आएंगे अगर बारिश नहीं हुआ तो तब तक सबको सी वीडियो में बता थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग गुड नाइट हैव अ गुड टाइम आ जाए उस भाई अगर